Oh, I'm live. This is cool. Hey, what's up, children? So, I wanted to come in here. Oh, God, that's what she said. I'm pulling a Michael Scott moment. Okay, I can't stop looking at myself either, just kind of judging to see if this is, appropriate. So, I don't know. It's been another, 6 months since I've been on here. It's been a long time. I'm a crazy woman, and I have been going through so many phases and so much stupid shit that I am not really sure how I lost this last year. 2018 has just kind of been a mess, but I've had Zuko as my saving grace, and let me see if I can try my very hardest to just explain 2018 as quickly as possible and explain why I'm gonna kick 2019's butt. And I'm gonna freaking get 1 million subscribers by the end of 2019, even though I only have about 8,000 something right now. I'm gonna work my ass off, and I know that I have the capability to. Oh, thank you so much. I've missed being on here, dude. I really appreciate it. I've just honestly, just to sit down and be honest with you guys. I like how there's a Kong in the background. I've really judged myself and been really terrified to come on here because my anxiety has just gotten worse, and I think it's finally reached its peak. I don't think it can get worse than this because I've done a lot of research, and as far as I've seen as regarding mental illness, when you reach your mid-20s is when it gets to be about the peak, and you don't really get any worse than this. So, hopefully not, man, because I'm already crazy. I can't deal with any more craziness. Please. Seriously. I don't talk to anybody. I don't hang out with anybody. I think the last time I hung out with someone was... Shit, dude. I don't know. I don't count my boyfriend. We hang out, but when we hang out, we just watch movies and, do our own things sometimes. He'll be in the other side of the room, playing guitar, and I'll be on the other side playing, Pokemon on my Switch. But I really haven't hung out with friends or talked to friends, really, in so long. I hardly leave my house because I'm terrified of people, but at the same time, I'm not terrified of people. It's just when my anxiety is horrible, I don't know, I get something telling me in my head, hey, these people are all judging you and thinking poorly of you and commenting on what you look like or how you dress or your stance or, I'm literally picking everything apart about myself possible. When in reality, peanut butter jelly, thank you for saying finally, it makes me feel good about myself. But wait, shit, dude, this is the problem. I get anxious on here, and then I get sidetracked when I'm in the middle of a story. Look at my bangs. I have a video on here that has the most views. If anyone, there are 8 people watching this. Wow, I didn't think anybody would be watching. Hi guys, nice to see you. Not really see you. I'm looking at my camera lens, so I'm just imagining it. I have all these people talking in my head. That's what I'm, imagining you guys as. Wait, does that sound more crazy than it needs to be? Look at dead fish, right? Oh, God. Okay, that's what I was gonna say, is if you go to... You look exactly like a camera lens. I'm sure you do. Okay, wait. So... in my most popular video, how Zoloft changed my life, this is how I'm acting, exactly like this. Just kind of a little anxious, but just my normal weird self, which is just awkward and odd and kind of spastic and just, weird. But people aren't used to seeing, I don't know. I guess they are. People are used to seeing weird people on the internet and just people just letting loose, but for some reason everybody freaking thinks I'm on crack because of my personality. They're like, oh no, she's just too hyperactive. And I'm like, dude, this is just me. I'm sorry. I'm in a good mood. This is what a good mood looks like for JJ. You don't want to see other moods, all right? Those are just not good times. I keep those for myself. Okay? Anyways, so 2018. Let's try to sum it up real quick. So, the entire time I was writing in... Oh, God, there's a piece of hair. Oh, shit. Where is it? I gotta find it so I can get it out. It's freaking me out. It's freaking me out. Freaking me out. Please tell me. It's freaking me out. Oh! It's mine, too. Ooh. Okay. I don't like it. For those of you who don't know, I don't like hair. Just like... The darker it is, the worse it is. So thank God my hair is so light. Anyways, I have, the whole time I've wanted to come on here and make a video. I think I made 2 or 3 videos last year. I can't remember, but I have, if you see back here, I have constantly had a green screen set up the entire time. I've been at the rental place I had and the new place I'm at with my parents, which I'll get into more videos in 2019. And I've made probably, realistically, about 10, 15 videos this year, trying to upload and trying to talk to you guys, but I've been too scared, like I said. Because like, for instance, with this, earlier, like, just like the dead fish, you know, like, just, like that kind of weird shit. If I am not doing well, and someone sees that in a video and, like, one of the haters will comment, that will affect me. And it's just fucked up. I don't like that I'm so insecure when I'm anxious and doing poorly, but when I'm doing well, I can give a shit, you know? Like, think what you want about me, because what, you know, the stuff that really matters in life is what you want for your dreams, your family, is the most important, you know, just your overall happiness, not the opinion of strangers and people that you're most likely never going to see again. But, like, and that's the funny thing, too. I cannot see any of your guys' faces. I don't know any of you guys personally in real life. It's not like, don't take, I mean, okay, the people who are watching me right now, I'm sure you guys are the nice ones. Not the ones that comment and say, you know, this is a crazy bitch, or fuck you, cunt, and all that stuff. Ooh, Sime horror? That's kind of cool. Sorry, I'm reading the comments. I don't know if that shows up. Anyways, basically, I am 2 separate JJs. I'm a very crazy person. I'm the sane JJ that I like to think of my core self as, which is, you know, confident for the most part. Funny, silly, weird, wise, smart, brave, you know, hardworking, athletic. And then there's the stupid JJ, which is the one where anxiety just completely engulfs me, and then I fall into a depression. And then I'm scared, and I'm never leaving my room, and I'm terrified of the world and of people's opinions, even my own families, my own parents, and my own boyfriends, just everybody's opinions that, you know, just every tiny little thing. And so I'm gonna work on that with you guys this coming year, because I'm gonna kick its ass. We're gonna get to 1 million subscribers somehow. It's gonna happen. Some shit's gonna magically poop out, and 1 million subscribers. Poop. There we go. Do you know what dependent personality disorders is? That's what I have. I also have OCD. That's a comment I just read. I don't know if people can see that while I'm filming this, but I do not know what that is. I know that there are multiple types of personality disorders, but I am not familiar with each type, and I actually was just discussing this with my sister the other day. Fill me in if you could, because I'm interested to learn more about that. I have OCD myself. I didn't really used to have it. It's generated more as I've gotten older, and it's miserable, especially with other people. If they come into your space and they fuck with it, it's a nightmare. Anyways, so 2000, this is a great angle, but whatever. Oh, it kind of looks like I'm an angel. Like, oh. Wait, come back up a little bit. Okay, so what disorder do you have? Oh man. I have been diagnosed with severe panic disorder, but I have lots of things that come with it that are like an onset of it. Like the OCD comes with it. Depression on and off comes with it. It's a mess. It's not fun. But anyways, see, there we go again. This happens a lot in normal conversation with people. I lose track of what I was saying because I just get anxious. And then I'm talking to a camera technically, so I can't say, what was I just talking about? Like I can in real life. So let's back it up. January of 2018, I got Zuko. And I was incredibly, wait, January? Yeah, January. Trying to think, no. It was February. It was the end of January because he had to be 8 weeks old and he was born December 1st. Sorry. I got him with Jacob, my boyfriend, because he's ours. But he's just, I'll make a whole like compilation video. But if you want to see lots of videos of Zuko from like day one to now, you can see him grow up. It's the craziest thing ever because he's 90 something pounds now. And he's only 1. Go to my Instagram, which is @JohnnyJune, which is just how you spell it in my username. And you can see him, and he's so cute. Zuko is 1. He's turned 1 on December 1st, so technically he's more than 1. But he's got a ways to go. Yes, look at the Zuko compilation. Thanks, Taylor. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm trying to explain to everybody how 2018 was terrifying for me. I hardly left my room. It was just terrifying because the human mind, man, is crazy up there. Like, dude, throw me into a pit with some, like, wild beasts, and I'll just be fine. You know, well, maybe not. I'll probably die, but I'd rather deal with that, you know? Like, physically defending myself against something I'm familiar with that I can physically see, rather than having to defend myself every single day from myself, inside myself, against myself. Like, it's too much. Thanks, Sarah. I appreciate it. And Taylor says, same, my anxiety attacks have been horrible. I made a video of how my skin breaks out in hives when I have anxiety. That was my excited stance. Apparently, it's a squatting poop one. But, dude. Okay, actually, you can't see it on my Instagram. It was on my Instagram. I'll talk about it in a video in 2019 because I'm trying to make 4 a week. It's going to be crazy. But I've been lately breaking out with just like these almost, you know, my family and my boyfriend getting so nervous saying, you need to go to the emergency room. Like, hives so bad that I have, what? Where's this even coming from? Yeah, that was a great part of like a couple months ago, but I'm gonna try to explain the rest of 2018. Basically, okay. So I've had this kind of, it's so hard to explain everything. I need to like somehow make videos about it. I need to make a video to tell you guys all about my yo-yo dieting. And it's not really even, that's not what it was for me. That's just technically what it's called, but oh God, I'm so sorry to hear about that your dad passing away. I can't even begin to imagine how terrifying that is, and just, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that's not to laugh, but just because I'm talking to one person directly right now, but this is a live video and people are commenting, so I wish you all the happiness that you can get. Just, you know, time is everything in these situations, and I'm so sorry. It's just, just know that everybody at some point goes through what you're going through, losing a parent, and it's a part of life that we all have to experience, and I'm not looking forward to it, and I am so sorry that it has had to happen to you. And I'm sorry to move on to the next subject, but yeah. I'm glad the medication's helping, because I'm sure that it's just a miserable time. But I'm gonna get back to the subject. I'm really sorry. I wish you all the luck. You should message me right now, though, and we can discuss it and talk about it in the messages. And I really like that. So we're going back and talking about my weight. I've been like, oh God, okay, here's the timeline. I think it's, I can't tell what it's left to right. So I have always been super athletic, and then high school ended, and I was no longer doing sports and no longer like pushing myself because, you know, I had coaches pushing me. So I started to gain the weight. In 2013, I was like, all right, it's time to take some action. And this whole time I had been like planning and attempting, probably at this point, like I had attempted 12 separate times, like going in those like 2 weeks, like those first 2 weeks of losing weight. And I attempted it, and so many times, and it never worked out until 2013. I was like, okay, let's get your ass together. Let's get your ass together. Let's get your ass moving, sister. It was 2014 when I finally, like, I was just running like crazy, doing lots of cardio, which we'll talk about more later. But I basically I got down to, I was really skinny. And people thought it was too skinny because they weren't used to seeing me that skinny. When realistically, it was not. I was checked by a doctor and everything, and I was fine. I'll make a whole video so I can show you guys pictures. But that happened, and then I was looking really good. I was feeling really good because I started taking Zoloft too. But then the Zoloft really made me eat like a motherfucker. I ate like a woman carrying 6 different babies. Oh, dude, make some tacos for me and send it. But thank you for watching. I'm sorry you have to go. I will definitely save this video. It's making me really happy that people are watching. I honestly didn't think. I mean, it's 11 people out of the 8,000 something subscribers I have, but it's New Year's Eve. And I'm sitting here by myself. Yeah, that's what happens. Anyways, so, yeah, Zoloft. I started eating like a crazy person. Crazier than I already am. And, you know, lots of Olive Garden, lots of In-N-Out, you know, pizza, all the good cheese stuff. And then I moved in with my friends at the time's parents. And that was just because I had never lived away from my own parents, and I wanted the experience of moving out. I wanted, you know, it was time. And that made me eat more because I lived with an alcoholic. Because his dad was an alcoholic, a huge, raging one. And that made, yeah. We'll talk about that in a separate video too. So, I gained so much weight. No, I've never had a parrot, by the way. But, sorry, that was a comment. Oh, okay. Nice. Thanks to know, Jacob. Thanks to know. But, well, there we go again. I lost what I was thinking. My hair looks funny. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get it. Wait. Okay, we're talking about weight. Zoloft. Alcoholic. Okay, so, at that point, I was 6 pounds. And that's crazy. For a 5'4" girl, I was a chubby little woman. I'll tell you. I went from 104 to 166. Oh man, that was good times. I was so insecure. It was ridiculous. And plus I had cut my hair really short. I had buzzed it all around and had like a long top, like a Miley Cyrus kind of thing right before that. And so, I just didn't, like, I felt really cool when I had done it because I had always wanted to cut my hair. Anyways, super, super overweight. And then it was 2000, because that was 2015. All of 2015, I was overweight. 2016, dude, yes, the Miley hairstyle was unreal. And I actually loved it. I really did. It was great. But, you know, you wanna feel pretty sometimes, and it's hard to feel pretty with that really short, like, buzzed hair on the sides. Oh, thanks, Colin. Yeah, I'm back. Looking like shit and feeling like shit, but we're gonna get shit done. Okay. So, then, you know, again, this whole entire time, like, since high school even, I remember dating back to junior year, like, sitting there, writing a plan to try to look good in a bikini, which is, oh, thanks, Nadine. That's so nice. I feel like gross poop right now. Gross poop, you know, like the, nope, stopping that thought right there. Nope, all right. So, I don't know what this means. I don't know what this is. My zodiac is Aquarius, by the way. Thank you. I was asked in the comments. So I did the same thing again of, like, trying to lose weight so many different times, going into that routine of, like, losing weight, or no, sorry, of trying to lose weight, going into 2 weeks, and then quitting. But I would never quit because I wanted to. I quit because some anxiety thing happened. And when I say that, I mean something triggered my anxiety so bad that I fell into, like, a couple days of just being unable to leave my room. And if I don't continue a momentum and a routine with my fitness, then I fall off. And it's scary because I fall off hard. Because that happened just a little bit ago, and I'll get to that. So anyways, 2016, started finally working my butt off. Lost a lot of weight, healthy way. And then I wasn't doing well mentally because I don't remember the specifics at that point. So I went to the mental hospital. I admitted myself. It was just grand, and then we'll talk about that in 2019. But that was a couple years ago. Yeah, I went to the crazy hospital, went to the crazy bin, and that was a mess. And I ended up being so sick from the anxiety from being in there. Again, I'll talk about it more later. That I this is a crazy thing, but I lost so much weight after, like, just 24 hours of being in there. So again, I'll talk about it more. I feel at home in that house. I wasn't at home because they put me in the wrong place. I'll talk about it, but, yeah, I threw up, like, so much stomach bile, and I threw up so much that I threw up a lot of weight, and I ended up being really skinny again. And I'll make a video of, like, the yo-yo thing, and I'll submit pictures so you guys can get a good visualization. So then, I was like, oh, okay, I'm skinny again. I'm feeling good. But my mental, health wasn't good at that point. Just how I was handling my anxiety. So I started putting weight back on again. And then there was a video of me and Zuko, and I was watching it. I was like, holy shit, JJ. Wait, I'll do impression of you sometimes at work, and it makes me laugh because there are only 8,000 people, but so many random opinions. Have you heard of a style of speech? Love your vids. Sorry, the comments started to, like, vanish, so I had to read it quickly. But what? That makes me feel so cool that you do impressions of me at work. What kind of impressions do you do? Like, I don't know how would one person impersonate me. I don't know how to. What? Anyways, so started putting weight back on again. Saw the video. I was like, oh, JJ, you can't do that again. Can't go through that again. So then I started really doing strength. Okay, I'll say okay, people, a lot. That's my favorite. That's funny. That's right. I do say that a lot. Okay, people. Oh, no. Now I'm always going to think that. Damn it. So, I really, really got into strength, and I don't know if any of you guys watching right now, follow my Instagram, but on there I was, like, keeping people up with my fitness and doing really well with keeping my fitness up for, like, 6 months, I think. I was looking so good, dude. I was getting a six-pack. My abs were very visible without even trying. I was just kicking ass. I was feeling so good. I could go out in public without it being a huge deal. I could, it was just, everything felt better. I mean, regardless, my anxiety has been getting worse, but the fact that, like, I felt so good about myself physically and just how eating well and working out made me feel, I was just fucking on top of the world. And then, I don't know what triggered me this time, but then I stopped and I had some kind of anxiety attack and I just ate so much food. I ate so much food. I've had so much pizza and candy and yeah, it was definitely before, it was before Halloween. That's how long it's been. I've been just eating like shit for the last couple of months because I've just been trying to find ways to be happy. And even though I know that's not the way to do it, you just resort back to old comforts. Kind of like when I would cut, which I haven't done in a really long time, thankfully. You just resort back to the things that you're familiar with, and that's food for me. Like, I'd get to a point where I would, like, organize my whole day. Dude, I want to eat whatever I want, man. Trust me, but I can't. It's not good for me. You activated my Google. That's funny. The antidepressants thing. Okay, Jacob, we'll talk about the antidepressants thing, okay? I'll make a video about that, because go back and watch one of my recent videos. I think it's the last one. It talks about why I no longer take antidepressants. But anyways, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I've kind of fallen back into it's like on the verge of a depression. I haven't let myself get that far yet, and it's bad enough to where I barely leave my room, but it's a challenge all the time. No, I don't want to start antidepressants again because I know how great working out makes me feel, and working out and eating well are my antidepressants. Like, they're my medication. Like, the way that when you take medication for your illnesses, for your mental illnesses, you have to make sure to take it every day at the same time. You can't miss a day. It's super important. And that's how I feel about exercise. And I've missed a couple of months of it. So I've fallen back to where I'm, like, not taking care of myself, my skin, my hair, myself. Yeah, self-medicating with marijuana. That's also another video I need to talk about, because that is wonderful to an extent, But anyways, I just noticed this is 28 minutes long already. My whole point was that I wanted to come on here when I looked like shit, because I wanted to prove to myself that I could, and just that my whole point of this video and this YouTube and everything is to prove to everybody that, mental illness is out there, and there are crazy people out there too, just like you. If you're feeling similar symptoms and loneliness and craziness, and you're just as terrified, and I want, because a lot of social media is just all people looking pretty and beautified and makeup and wearing their best outfits, and I don't wear my best outfits every day. I don't put on makeup every day. I look like shit all the time, to be honest. Even when I was working out like crazy, I still look like shit every day. Like, I wasn't quite at the point yet where I could even, like, put makeup on again and feel good. Like, I was feeling great, but not 100% great yet, because I have sorry, that was unattractive. Oh god, social media has an effect on mental health for sure. Comments that were just made. Social media 100% has an effect on mental health. It is so bad for mental health, and that's where it's like my downfall. I you know, because I really, really am passionate. That's why it's been like 6 or 7 years that I've had this channel and I have so little subscribers, but I'm still trying because I'm so passionate about this, but I'm just so terrified. And it's because it's everything that someone like me is scared of putting themselves out there, showing their weaknesses. It's shit. My throat, it's drying up, and it's 30 minutes at this point, and I think I should wrap it up. My point is, I really want to make some really great videos for you guys in 2019, but I've put a lot of pressure on myself for everything to be perfect. Yeah, exactly, with your appearances, Jacob, but I'm scared. You know, I am out of shape. I'm not liking my appearance right now, which doesn't even matter, but in my head, you know, my anxiety is telling me that appearance is everything. Thank you. I'll try to keep up posting more. But I'm super passionate about movies, so I want to be able to, like, talk about that in podcasts, but I also want to talk about this. I want to, like, make a vlog a week of, like, a compilation of videos I've taken through the week to show people how I'm doing, and hopefully they can relate to just, like, trudging through and fighting through. And I want tomorrow to be day 1. Oh, thank you. Okay, good. That makes me feel good about the movie reviews, because I really want to make more. I want to talk about more, like the whole Netflix thing, dude. Yes, we'll talk about the hospital one. We'll do a whole hospital video, but I, like, the whole Netflix, like, Bandersnatch, I can't remember what it was called. Oh, it's so great to hear, dude. I really wanted to talk about that with people, but I hadn't, you know, I don't talk to people. I don't hang out with people. I do that to myself. I'm very antisocial, and that's because of my anxiety. I'm just comfortable alone, which sucks, because I want to hang out with people, but I want to talk to people about my passion about movies, but I want to talk to people and help people about, yeah, happy hippie, yes. Yes, thank you for saying I look great. That's really nice. I've gained weight in my face. That's, you know, that's where it's bad for me too, is that I did all of that work. I worked my ass off to look really good and feel really good. And then so quickly I put weight back on, and it goes to my face right away, and I don't know why. It's like a giant, oh, thank you. And you know what? Appearance is not important at all. And I know that, and that's what's frustrating. My anxiety is just telling me, oh, no, you gotta look better than everybody else. And not necessarily even that, just like, you look like shit, JJ. Like, everybody looks better than you. Keep looking good. Yeah, I don't know. I want to make some videos on here and just not care about the amount of views it gets, the amount of people watching. I just want to help whoever I can help. Because it makes me feel better about how shitty I feel about myself and how crazy I feel and how detached I feel from the world because of how crazy I am. I'm sure a lot of other people feel like that, and they'd want to see that, you know, someone else who feels that way on the internet. And that's kind of rare to come by because, you know, this is not fun to open up about shitty things about yourself. But in order to, I think, shed a brighter light on mental health in the future, it needs to be discussed much more, and that's what I want to do. That's why I feel it's really possible to hit 1 million subscribers by the end of 2019, because I have something to say, and I want everybody to hear it. So, okay, I think that was pretty good. That was a good little sentence ender. I feel like that was like if we were reading a book right now, that would be a really good end sentence. Yeah, all right. I kind of ruined it with this little part, but you know, you get it. Look at my fuzzy socks and avatar. Yes. All right, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope this saves. Yeah, this will be good. Bye, guys. Yeah, wait. Yeah, end streaming. Okay. Happy New Year.